Okay, so the first question is going to be, what's our domain? Remember, we say we're going to answer that question all year. What is the domain? What is the range? Okay. So let me ask this as a class instead of pulling up a stick on this. Does this line exist at x equals -1? So like right here. Does it exist? This one. Yeah, it does right here. Like so, like x -1 would be like right here. It exists right there, right? I'm trying to like get you to understand it real deep. Okay. Does it exist like at -5? X equals -5. Yeah, right here. Let's say -5 is like right here. It exists, right? Does it exist at -10? Yeah. Does it exist at -infinity? Okay, so -infinity. Now I'm gonna get more tricky with my questions. Okay, so stay with me. Does it exist at 0.5 positive? X equals 0.5. Yes. Okay, so right here is like 0.5. So what about at 0.8? Okay, so let me define this. This is what's happening. Okay, so here's 1. Here's my wall 1. And this is going to get closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to 1, but it's never going to touch 1. So it's going to get like 0.999999 close to 1. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm going to get infinitely close to 1, but I can't touch it. So what do we put when we can't touch it? Parentheses. Bracket means we can touch. Parentheses, we can't touch. Okay, so we get really close to 1, but we can't touch it. So, and then I'm going to jump over 1. And it continues to exist immediately after that on this side. So I jump over 1. And this is really important for you to understand. Right there where we jumped over 1, that is the location of our vertical asymptote at x equals 1. That's the wall that we had to jump over. Okay? Because I can go here, x, 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 but I have to jump over this 1. And then I can go x, 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 x forever, right? All to infinity. This is a little unusual for students at first, so if that didn't make a whole lot of sense, please let me know. Okay, but it's all numbers except for what? 1, right? We just can't touch 1. So the other way, no, let me be frank with you. Students usually don't like this form at first, but that's how usually it's going to show up on your test. But there's this other form too that sometimes they show, and it's a lot easier. We could also say, oh, it's all the x's, all of them, except for 1. And people like that one better because it's shorter. Okay, but we have to know how to do both. We're good? Let's try the range. Let's try the range. Well, actually, let me let you try the range first, and then I'll come back and fill it out. Remember, 2 goals. Can we sketch? Second goal, can we get all the data? Okay, we're getting all the information. They're called attributes, all the attributes. So what is the range of this? And remember, range, you're looking at the y's. What's the lowest y where this exists? What's the highest y where it exists? Should you be using parentheses? Should you be using brackets? All these things matter. Are you jumping over anything? So let me give you a challenging question here. What's the lowest y this thing will exist at? Huh? Very close. Above 4 or below 4? Below, so it's existing below here. Above. So 4, but immediately above 4. So like 4.9. 9999999, right? Or no, not 9, but 0.000001, right? So right, so we put, so from 4, not the point there that I'm trying to exaggerate, it's not bracket because we can't touch it. And can we exist in for all the numbers above 4? Yep, so to infinity. And that's it. Is that good, guys? Make sense? Okay. End behavior. Okay, so quick refresher on end behavior. Okay. I have to zoom out so you guys can see the arms. Okay, I'm gonna label the arms again just so me and you can communicate back and forth. I'm gonna call this 1, 2, 3, 4. X to infinity means right arm or left arm? Right arm. Let me use a different color. So right arm, left arm. Negative infinity is the left arm. So Alejandro, I have a hard question for you. 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay, you can only pick one of those numbers. Which one is the most right number? 4. That's what you need to look at here. Okay, so you're looking at 4. Okay, now f of x really means what? Y, right? We have to translate what this means. So this is, what is the y of 4? What's the y value of 4? Okay, if you're thinking infinity, it's wrong. It's not infinity. Okay. I know a lot of people on the check would put infinity, that's why I know. So think about it real quick. What is the y value right here? Yeah, it's 4, okay? Because it's, not because of that 4, because of this, right? 4. So it's getting closer, it's approaching 4. The more I go this way, the more it gets closer to 4. Okay, so 4. Okay, Anthony, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which one's the most left arm out of 1, 2, 3, and 4? So you're looking at 1 right here. Okay. So what is the y value of 1? Okay, so let's look. Not negative infinity, but the y value right here. It's like if I ask you the coordinates of that point, right? You would say, oh, the x is this number, whatever that number is, but the y is 4. So both times 4, 4. Is that okay? Okay, just refresher. Okay, now let's answer increasing, decreasing. Natalie, from 1 to 2, are we increasing or decreasing? So from 1 to 2, perfect, thank you. From 1 to 2, we're increasing. Okay. Isaiah, from 3 to 4, decreasing. So 3 to 4 is decreasing. Would be easy if we could just say it like that, right? But we don't say it like that. We read the domain of those parts. So what is the domain of 1 to 2? From negative infinity. Oh, it's doing that. What's the domain, guys, of 1 to 2? Negative infinity to 1. That's the domain of this part. And then you answer, what's the domain of 3 to 4? 1 to infinity. That's how you answer increasing, decreasing. You use the domain of that part. Does that make sense? Any questions? Okay, let's see. So right here, before you leave, I want you to do domain and range of this one. You already have it. Remember, we already sketched it earlier. Now what's the domain, what's the range? Yeah.
This U right here.
Because that's how we say that you have to go and then jump over. That's the jump.
I would have to do that with range.
No, because see, when we're doing range, we didn't have to jump over anything. It just started from here up. But on this one, we will. Look. Okay, just because of time, I'm not going to post sticks, but who feels confident on their domain? No, who feels semi-confident? You know what? How far, or maybe together, how far left can we go? Negative infinity. To 2 is the first wall we hit. You guys agree right there's the wall, right? So 2, we jump over 2, and then 2, infinity. There's your domain. Okay. What's our range? How far down can we go? Negative infinity. Where's our wall at? 1. So we have to jump over 1. After we jump our wall, can we go up forever? Absolutely. So the U is just what you're jumping over. Okay. Or you could say all real numbers, but x can't be 2, or all real numbers, but y can't be 1. You just have to know both ways. Okay, don't just do one way. You have to learn both. Okay, is there any of this right now that's very blurry for you, or you just want to make sure you understood it right? We good? Okay, excellent. Tomorrow we're going to practice it anyway. Okay, so tomorrow will be the practice. So